At the cordial invitation of the External Affairs Minister of India, His Excellency Dr. S. Jaishankar, I am here on an official visit to India. It is a distinct pleasure to welcome you all to the Embassy of Nepal this morning. Let me begin by expressing my deep appreciation to the members of the press. In vibrant, pluralistic democracies like ours, the media plays an indispensable role. You are not merely observers of our bilateral journey. You are a vital pillar of our democratic principles, the lenses through which our people perceive each other, and the ultimate custodians of the narratives of our shared future. Every time on the journey from Kathmandu to New Delhi, looking down at the majestic Himalayas yielding to the vast, fertile plains of Gangetic basins, I am reminded of a profound truth. We are not merely neighbors joined by political lines drawn on a map. We are the children of same rivers, the same mountains, and the same ancient wisdom. I want to deeply appreciate the overwhelming goodwill, warm hospitality, and spirit of cooperation that has been extended to me and my delegation since our arrival in New Delhi. Thank you all for carrying this immense goodwill in your hearts and in your reporting. I represent a completely new political reality in Nepal. Our rise is driven by an extraordinary and historical mandate from our citizens centered on uncompromising good governance, strict meritocracy, and direct accountability. Because we are a new generation of leadership, we possess a unique asset. We are absolutely unencumbered by the past. We refuse to look at India through the distorted, hypersensitive lens of 20th century geopolitics. Instead, the Rashtriya Swatantra Party wants to shift the entire vocabulary of Nepal-India relations away from geopolitical friction and square it firmly on development diplomacy. We look at India with an open heart, clear eyes, and a single transparent agenda, the economic transformation of Nepal. When we look across the border, we see a rising India, an India that has fundamentally and beautifully redefined itself on the global stage as a dynamic, fast-growing tech and economic powerhouse. We want to engage with this India of intense aspiration, cutting-edge technology, and relentless execution. In turn, we bring the energy of aspiring Nepal. Our primary responsibility is to close the gap between old promises made on paper and the physical reality delivered on the ground, transitioning away from abstract political statements to deliver measurable, life-changing results. Yesterday, on June 6th, I held detailed and productive bilateral talks with my counterpart, His Excellency Dr. S. Jaishankar. Our discussions encompass the full spectrum of our bilateral relationships, focusing on trade, cross-border connectivity, energy partnership, water resources management, and people-to-people ties. True independence means our shared borders act as highly efficient bridges, not frustrating barriers. Rather than engaging in hyper-nationalistic grandstanding, we are pursuing calm, data-driven, and evidence-based discussion to resolve challenges in good faith. To that end, I am pleased to share some key tangible milestones from our engagement that reflects this spirit of execution. Digital financial integration. We have officially announced the operation of P2P cross-border payment transaction under the MOU between NCHL and NPCI. This will seamlessly link our fintech systems, enabling UPI-style cross-border payments that directly empower small entrepreneurs, tourists, and citizens on the both sides. Infrastructure and reconstruction. We mark the formal handing over of 72 health sector and 12 cultural sector post-earthquake reconstruction projects in Nepal, built beautifully through Indian development assistance. And next, moving forward towards a cutting-edge digital public infrastructure, an exciting MOU was exchanged between Kathmandu University Center for DPI and AI and India's Digital Indian Vasini Division. Together, we will co-create a national digital infrastructure for voice-first language translation platform, bringing linguistic barriers through technology. To truly understand the heartbeat of an aspiring Nepal, one must experience it firsthand. Our potentials are complete and beautifully interdependent, from the snow-capped peaks of Himalayas to our sacred spiritual sectors and circuits. Therefore, I take this opportunity to extend warm and heartfelt invitation to all of you in media and in India to visit Nepal. Come and see the transformation that's taking place on the ground. Come experience the sacred sanctuaries of Pashupatinath, Janakpur, Lumbini, and Muktinath, and witness incredible energy of our youth who are eager to build a modern, connected future. Your stories can build the enduring bridges of our regions that needs. When Nepali ingenuity and talent meet Indian scale and market depth, world-class outcomes are born. Our vision of Nepal is a nation actively thinking about disruptive tech startups, a formalized business landscape, vibrant cross-border trade, frictionless tourism circuits, and profound digital connectivity. History gives nation brief, precious, and historical windows of opportunity. This moment right now in 2026 is the most conducive, highly aligned window we have seen in decades to completely elevate and transform Nepal-India relations. No problem is too large and no boundary too complex when we sit down with an open heart, a rational mind, and mutual respect. Dear friends, I believe your role will remain instrumental in taking Nepal-India relationships to a new height. As I prepare to return to Kathmandu later today, I do so with immense optimism. Let us build a partnership that is not constrained by anxiety of the past, but one that is fueled by high hopes and promising prospect of our shared future. Thank you, friends from the media, for your time, your generous goodwill, and your valuable role in charting this journey ahead. Dhanyavad. Thank you. On your first question, there was a very old law that from 70s and 80s that allowed only about 100 rupees worth of good could be brought from India. That has already been changed to higher amounts. But what I wanted to explain was because of our openness of the border, oftentimes there are people who use open border into unscrupulous activities. So it was very important for us to manage our borders. So it was not designed or intended for day-to-day people who are living across the border to come to India side and buy what they need. It was largely to stop the unscrupulous activity that happens in the border side.